What's up, YouTube? What's up, Mackie? Welcome to episode 1046 live reaction to that One Piece show. Let's go. First episode of 2023, boys. 3, 2, 1, come on. Pop time for that One Piece. Let's go, boys. I was still doing my rewatch of Vinland Saga. I got to like episode 17, 18, and I was like, yo, fam, One Piece is out. So I normally do it in the morning, innit? But while watching Vinland Saga, fam, I'm like, let me take the risk. Let's go. Ever watched the anime like the second time and enjoy it more than the first time? I feel like I'm feeling that with Vinland Saga. So much things that I guess I never picked up first time. Literally, I got 6-7 episodes left of the rewatch. And Monday, we're continuing, yo. First episode of 2023. You reckon Wano will end this year? Ain't it? Knowing the anime, probably go 2024. I can't hear my own voice. I think it's too loud. Can't risk it, fam. Gotta keep that shit low. Now that Bleach has ended, fam. Well, not ended. Well, we got a break now. Now everything is just One Piece. Juggling the Bleach and One Piece, probably the best thing you can do. No. Now we wait for July, boys. Let's go. Oh, Sanji smashed it last episode. Why so? Yeah, killer. Yeah, clever of Hawkins, fam. In a kid's life. The ability is so irritating. Hey, kid fight mommy. Call my mom back. No. God. There, Luffy. Momonosuke, fam. Looking like Odin. They're going back up, fam. They're going back up. Man! Various places. Sanji fighting Queen. King. We need Zoro to wake up, fam. And that's like Kaido and Mom. I mean, obviously, about to reach their limits. There, my man. King ain't stopping. How long can Sanji fight two of them for? This is it, Zoro. My man needs to wake up. The thing that Chopper did needs to take effect. King. There's over. Sanji, the music, it's like a heartbeat. He needs to get up. He needs to get healed, fam. Open your eyes! Don't do a chopper shaking. And pissed, fam. Do I have to... Sanji, what's it doing? Come to bad, Queen. How much can one man do? Wake up, Zoro! Sanji. Marco, he's up! He's up! Let's go! There, he ripped the bandage. There. He was down last episode. We thought we weren't going to get back up. So Marco needs to fight King until Zoro takes effect, the healing. He reached his physics. That's why it's the last episode. But he does get up. Man, what do you expect part of the white beard pirates from? White beard don't bring no Tom, Dick and Harry on his ship. There it is whipping. It is. Zoro's coming out. Sanji. A long, long time ago, on top of the Red Wall dwelled a race of people who could ignite themselves down about King, fam. A race of people. King the Wildfire. A survivor from that race here. So there's like he's the only one that survived of his clan. They died. Man puts out a cigarette at a time like this. There it is. Zoro's gonna come out. They're white-beard pirates. I surrender. There, Zoro. He knows Zoro's coming out. No. He knows. Kill out Zoro. He's out. Let's go, Zoro. Man, show fucking King and Queen. Here comes the star, Zoro. Zoro. Beautiful. Tank chopper. Let's go, Zoro. Don't leave this to Sanji, fam. Come on. Their biggest mistake fighting Zoro. Their king. He's angry. There's Zoro, the blade. No. Zoro! Oh, that's you! The fucking animation! Free sword style! Pot coffee. Get off! Look! Mountain Molly Onigiri! Farm! Give us Zoro versus Queen and King! Don't have to give us Kaido versus Luffy! Take that! That thing destroyed only Luffy, fam! Fighting Zoro's the enemy's worst mistake! Star boy! You couldn't even said that better. Look at the celebration. No. Zoro. But I'm scared of what will come later. Side effects. They're coming behind, man. No time for fucking arguing. Enemies are free. It doesn't matter to me. Then leave the rest. Let my man fight king and queen alone. We're really getting queen and king versus Sanji and Zoro. There. So Zoro versus king, Sanji versus queen. Now it's time to exercise. It's not my ass you want to kick. Any king and queens. Come on, man, they take it too long, fam. Fight! God, it's like you itches, man. Too many still shots. Then music. Twirly eyebrows. If we win this battle, yeah, it'll give us a glimpse of Luffy when because no, come on, let's go. That was beautifully said. What the fucking episode to start 2023. Stay there now. Thank you. What is this? Why does it make me feel no... And this is a samurai arc. Zoro samurai. We need to find more about Zoro here. The fox, remember? The way he stands reminds me of that man from the old days. Who? Old days, that could mean anyone. From the old days, as swordsmen. How dare they attack our lead performers, Kawamatsu? They're beautiful. Battery! No! Don't even think about helping them. Like they don't need help. Even though they fight the king and queen. By a Goro's trust. Both our enemies and allies. Keep all of our enemies and allies away from that fight. Leave it to Zoro and Sanji. Don't get in our way. It's written across their faces. They don't want to rely on anyone else. We don't know how strong King is. Who's that? Flashback. He's remembering his days at the Whitebeard Pirates. He isn't. Whitebeard, on the top of the red line lies Marie Joy. Oh man. You're not the type of guy who asks for God's help. You must be drunk, Pops. Indeed. That are living in the marina, the doggest of the dogs. Where their whole plan, not God's. No, I'm talking about way, way back. Long before Marie Joy. I heard there was the land of gods at its top. On its top. Was he referring to? A long time ago on the top of the red wall. What was he referring to? It's all fam! Man, it's been a while! Marco! I was waiting for your help. He bouncing. There, he said the same question as the flashback. You're like Pops when he was drunk. So there's no one's interfering. This is gonna be 2-on-2. The music. Your attacks didn't work on us at all. Sanji having that last bit of smoke. Zoro's bending his neck. It's time, boys. There. Jack. Drought. King. Wildfire. Now Queen. Plague. There. We're the three calamities that protect Kaido-san in his musketeers. We call the lead performance because no one can beat us. It's about time Zoro and Sanji prove it otherwise, fam. Let's go, Zoro! After I put on my raid suit for the third time, my body has felt the side effects. Don't give me any trouble. Man, Zoro's confidence is sky. I'm not saying I don't feel well, it's just that I feel strange. It's like to take a side, on his body. I said my body. King. He's coming. Sanji. Oh! Boys, man! You owe me one! I owe nothing. Man! This is a dream episode, fam! I told you not to call me that. German. He hates being called that. I heard that all of his kids are cyborgs. Remember what I said last episode? Sanji goes, I don't want to do this. So is he going to go back to the raid thing? Even though he despises it. Lunarian on King. No, he's not. I can't ignite myself. Yo, look at the art. My passion is hotter than fire. He's coming. In the face, Sanji! Hey, look how better the art looks all of a sudden. The animation too. Oh! I'm gonna show you the quiet quintessence of cyborgs that even Vegapunk can't create. This Zoro is gonna fucking Zoro. Man, look how calm King looks. His blade opened up, and he's got a unique blade. Go and punch Zoro! I see you are a killing machine. There, Zoro, still on his foot. I thought maybe he fell. I misunderstood you since you used a sword. You certainly didn't call yourself a swordsman. Have it your way. I might be feasting on your throat when this fight is over. Can Zoro defeat King, fam? After everything Zoro's been through so far in Wano, I can't lose. They're Odin's blade, remember? Is that Enma? That he knows now? Basaguro. She gave Enma to him. There was a reason I couldn't stop her. There was a reason I couldn't stop her. If your sword is the real Shisui, give it back to the land. Give it back to the land of Wano. I told you that's mine. And there's a history with the blade. I will give you a replacement. A sword that was handed down to me from my late father. If he gave it back. If you give me a replacement, happy she gets. Yeah, I know why you couldn't. He's a pirate from aboard, so it's strange. And he looks so much like the daimyo of Ringo. They here, fam. They. Boys, is there any relationship with Zoro here? Ishimaru any youth? He looks like Zoro, fam. Even down to his swordplay. The music. Was a descendant of the god of the blade, Ryu, fam! The masked dude! The fact that he returned system to the land of Wano feels like fate! This was, oh my god, man! Look at this! Look at this! Zoro! There's like some ancestors of Zoro here! Rima was also a one-eyed samurai! There's a connection, fam! I'm not wrong! First time I don't want to see Kaido. Can you believe that, boys? The dragon. Is this dragon gonna be big? Show us the dragon. Momonosuke-sama is here. Where? Show us him. Last episode we only seen a glimpse. His dragon. But you can't finish here, man! Fuck this! Where? His dragon's gonna be massive. You can make out about the eyes, fam! The eyes look big! You can't hate it doing, man! Fucking horseshit! What an episode to start 2023 with! Innit? It's like the fucking animators. We're waiting, like, first episode of 2023. Let's release an One Piece episode where everyone's gonna be addicted to it. Everyone's gonna look forward to 2023. You couldn't ask for a better One Piece episode. I got things to break down here, boys. Oh, hold on. Now that I'm here, what was the title of the episode? Title is Taking a Chance. The two arms go into battle. Yeah, spoiler, definitely. Not reading this, you know Zoro's fighting. Okay, wait. Look at Marco. Marco knew Zoro wouldn't get up. Look, the bandage was ripping all the time. Boys, is this too far-fetched to think that Zoro's got some sort of relationship? Like his ancestors were like... Hold on, boys. When I get to it, I'll mention it. See, I'm satisfied now. This is it for me. He knows Zoro's up. Look at the light, like his Zoro's reborn. Sanji. Here comes the star, yo. There's boy, when he said here comes the star, and you see Zoro catapult behind with the music. Boys, look at this, look at this. Wait. Look, look. Here comes the star. There's Zoro just pops up from behind, shirtless, flying with his blade. His eye lights up. That's the best fucking way to start the fight, fam. Remember, he's the only one that truly hurt Kaido. Let's not forget that when Zoro was marching in against Kaido, Kaido envisioned Odin. You have to remember, because that sword is like a guaranteed kill on Kaido in a sense. I wish the art was slightly improved here, fam. Like 115. Can you just imagine that, boys? Even though, like, let's be honest, fam. We all love the episode. But imagine how, if Zoro looked here like he did then, in 115 when Luffy breaks the door and walks. Can you imagine that, fam? King gets angry. Look at his feathers just flying on. So his race, hold on. Bites it. Roronoa. Sanji just runs. Free sword style. Purgatory. Oh, man. Look at that. It's like Zoro's powering up and Sanji just flies by with the light. You see, at some points, I could be honest, where I feel like the light's too much, like, it don't look as good. Honestly, boys, it worked so good here. It looked cool. Mao, Mountain Mallet, and Onigiri. And when you really think about it, Zoro has took so much damage from the beginning of Wano, deflected probably the strongest attack in One Piece. He went into a flipping like a whole bandage. Look what Kaido did. And this man is now gonna fight King and Queen. It's like how Zoro had no break. I'm not putting it on the same level as Kaido. Kaido definitely had no break. But when you really think about it, Zoro really never had a break too. And now look, he's fighting two of the strongest people other than Mom and Kaido. Who would have thought One Piece would reach a level where you would want to see more of this? But then again, fam, the way Luffy's... But I mean, like, fam, it's both as hype. You could spend 5 episodes here, you'll be happy. You could spend 5 episodes there, you'll be happy. Man, Wano is just going unbelievable, man. It is, fam. I want to see when they mention the race thing again. They'd argue here. One sec. And they just had to argue. It's like it's in their fitra, fam. That they have to. Shitty swordsman. There. Now it's time to exercise. I'm gonna Sanji, now that the time, it's not my ass you wanna kick. Come on, if Queen was a woman, boys. Like literally, like Sanji would just be so hesitant. Like Maria, fam, remember that? 'Twirly eyebrows. If we look at this quote, boys, if we win this battle, it'll give us a glimpse of Luffy become. Look at this. So Luffy has the best people on his crew. Look, their motivation of wanting to win this fight is because winning this fight will give us a second into the future of seeing Luffy become the Pirate King. Look at this, fam. That's beautiful, boys. Becoming the king of the pirates. You sure you don't mean Wizard King, yo? Okay, one sec. Something I want to try grasping. Here. Why does it make me feel so nostalgic? The dude, remember earlier, the way he stands reminds me of the man from the old days. There's a connection here, guys. And there is, wait. In Israel, fam, no matter what happens, we can't have anyone interfering in this fight. He's proper, like, from the fighting king or queen, and he's like, yo, whatever happens, no one interfere. It's a crazy thing to say, knowing the power of these two. Here, wait. Both our enemies and allies, keep all of our enemies and allies away from this. So this is definitely gonna happen. Zoro and Sanji are gonna fight king and queen. Fam, this is the build-up. Everyone leave, no one interfere. If we have enemies, get the enemies, lead them astray, lead them away. This fight needs to take place. Don't get in our way is written across their faces. Whitebeard. Okay, 1 minute. What did he mean by here, boys? Wait. Not gods. I'm not talking about way. I'm talking about way back. Long before Marie Joy, I heard there was a land of gods at its top. What is Whitebeard trying to land of gods at its top? You see, I don't know, boys, man. Why is he trying to refer to here? Am I meant to know? But I just can't register it. The land of gods? Don't say something out of character pops. On top of the red wall. On top of the red wall. And he laughs. So Marco didn't fully understand what Whitebeard was trying to say then. And Izo comes, wait. You're like Pops when he was. Let's hope Whitebeard was drunk when he was saying that. Like, he didn't know he was making sense himself. Obviously, which I doubt. So hold on. That scene's gone in when I mentioned the race. Hold on. Then when was that scene? Well, after I put my raid suit on for the third time, my body has felt off. So he's gonna have to go in the German suit again? Unless you are a Lunarian. If you only say unless you are Lunarian, the camera goes on him. So his race is Lunarian, right? Okay, here, boys. Because there was a picture I seen before. It looked just like dragon, but it was in like king's outfit. And I said to someone, "Yo, fam, like I seen a picture of like he can't. Obviously, it's stupid to even assume that, but he looked like dragon under king's mask. So is that how he looks under the mask? I've heard of it. A long time ago, on top of the red wall. On top of the red wall, that white beard, why he says it makes sense, dwelt a race of people who could ignite themselves. King the wildfire. I didn't expect to meet a survivor from that race here. Then hold on, boys. How the fuck did Kaido meet him? That's like, he's the only I didn't expect to meet a survivor from that race here. So there must have been a connection how he found Kaido or how Kaido found him. Surely if Kaido found him, you could see why Kaido would take him on board, right? Because surely King must have been OP then too. But he's from a rare race, which I assume that there's a rare survivors left. He's one of them. Ain't Wait. Seeing Zoro and Sanji fighting on the same fucking screen together from as a One Piece fan, what do you want? Yeah, you want to see Luffy fucking go to Raptor, find become the Pirate King, but I know about their ultimate goals. But as a One Piece fan, what do you want? What else do you want, fam? There is nothing else. Two of the goats of the Straw Hats fighting two of the strongest people in Wano after Mom and Kaido. It's just that I feel strange. So this is foreshadowing something. His body is feeling abnormal, boys, by wearing the raid suit for the third time. I'm not saying I don't feel well, it's just that I felt strange. So now, is this strange in a sense where is gonna become weaker? That the toll of the bud of the raid suit is making him feel something. Look, I feel strange holding his arm. Strange slash pain. Like, what else will you be holding your arm? Ain't it? I'm onto something, boys. Can't tell me I'm not. I'm not saying I don't feel well. I'm just saying I felt strange. Like he's becoming something. He's becoming more like his fucking family, yo. Because he put that suit on so many times. Zoro. And he's like, yo, he's like, fam, for you carrying my body right now, I don't owe you anything. You owe me one. Then Sanji does one here. Bridal grabber. There he comes. Man, One Piece. Fuck. And this is the closest thing to, I can't even say it, man. I'll probably get banned. But you know what I mean, fam. Judge's son. My body, I'm not saying I'm unwell. I'm saying that I feel strange. And then there are cyborgs in a sense for pulling on the suit a lot. I'm 100% human, unlike the others. And now he goes, I feel strange. And he goes, unfortunately, I'm 100% human, unlike the others. What if he's becoming more like them than we think? Man, fam, I'm just posing the question. Yo, man, there is no right or wrong answer, fam. You don't read the manga, you can speculate after fucking every episode. I feel strange. Feeling strange, does that mean you're becoming less human? Think about it. I'm 100% human, unlike the others. 2 minutes before, I feel strange. I'm not saying I'm unwell, but I feel strange. I'm onto something, you know. Trust me, fam. Humans can't unite themselves unless you are a Lunarian. Who else is a Lunarian in One Piece? I swear down, bombs like this you want to fucking Google so bad. But you can't. Who else is a Lunarian? Ignite themselves. But then like, you can't. Wait. Yes, we can. Yeah, exactly. Sanji just ignited himself. My passion is hotter than fire. I like how the art improved here. And look at this. I can even cook sea monsters. Man! The quiet essence of cyborgs that even Vegapunk can't create. That's a big statement. Stay focused, mummy in black. Zoro comes for him like a Beyblade. No. Yo, look at King so effortlessly he blocks 2 of the attacks. Ain't it? His blade opens up like fucking daggers or something. Not daggers, man, that's the wrong word. What's that blade? Hits Zoro. I see you are a killing machine. Look for the audio. Do you need styles and forms in fights? Yeah, you certainly didn't call yourself a swordsman. On your throat, what a quote, I might be feasting on your throat when this fight is over. You fucking turn cannibalism. I can't lose. I can't lose. He's got that fucking win mindset from Blue Lock today. Like, I can't lose. Yo, fam, I'm unbeatable. And if I'm that Blue Lock episode. Dead spot. Enma. Is that Enma? When he always said that she give Enma to him, there was a reason I couldn't stop her. It's like the blade in a way chose who it wanted the wielder to be. If your sword is the real Shisui, give it back to the land of Wano. I will give you a replacement. A sword that was handed to me from my late father. Innit? What he possesses now. I will give it to you. What a fucking honor. This is like Shanks giving the hat to Luffy. If you give me a replacement, then he does. And I know why you couldn't. He's a pirate from abroad, so it's strange. There's more to this. It's like the blade, it was fate, fam. I don't get into all that fate. I don't give a shit, man. Yo, like people said that, that it's fate, it's written. The swords that has Zoro's name on it, like for Zoro to wield it, he's a pirate from abroad, so it's strange. There's more to this quote. He looks so much like the daimyo of Ringo. Just like him. Shimotsuki Ushimaru in his youth. That is just like him. There's a connection. There is a connection here. Now that we go back in Zoro's flashback, we don't see much. Yeah, with the girl she was playing with and the master. And obviously Zoro was weak, he couldn't always win. The music. Dun, 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 dun. Ishimaru-sama was a descendant of the god of the blade, Ryuma, fam. Remember the dude? He was a descendant of Ryuma and a great swordsman. So is Zoro from the same descendant, same lineage. Even the fact that he returned Shisui to the land of Wano feels like fate. Ain't it? Like if he wasn't a descendant, he would have not done it. But because he respects the land of Wano, something forced him to do it. There's a connection between Zoro and them two. It is, fam. So Zoro's our descendant, right, of Ryuma, and it was a sign of him giving a Shisui back. Because if he wasn't, then he would have possessed it. But he knew in his heart he had to do it because of the ruling of the blade going back to Wano. I'm onto something, boys! There. And the fact that Ryuma was also one-eyed samurai. Diggy, one eye, fam. They're like brothers, fam. They're from the same family, yo. It's no coincidence. Man, we're fucking One Piece, man. I like how you watch One Piece and your mind, like, you have to be 110% focused to grasp everything. And when you feel like you do, there's people that message me saying you don't. And fam, like after every episode, I try breaking it down, but I still don't break it down to the best I can. There's something right in my face that I don't pick up, which I feel ashamed to say, but by God, I try. So then if Luffy gets on, so this is it, Luffy's gonna fucking fight Kaido sooner than we think. Next episode, he will be in front of Kaido. Which means Gear 5 can't be 4. I refuse, honest to God, fam. If Luffy fights Kaido one more time, it's the time Luffy uses Gear 5. There is no way in hell are they gonna show Luffy getting defeated one more time. They can't. They can't, fam. Even though, like, if they do, it would you would show it would show like Kaido more what he can do, but they can't, fam. Can you imagine they fight one more time and Kaido knocks him out again? It's been so much times already that when Luffy confronts Kaido, it has to be the ultimate fight, the decision-making fight of Wano. Yonko versus Straw Hat. It's gotta be. Look at the eyes, look at the smoke. This already is showing a sign that this dragon is massive. Big as Kaido's, of course not, let's be honest. Big enough to assist Luffy fighting Kaido. I can go with it. Because when his dragon confronts Kaido's dragon, obviously his dragon won't. But then again, his dragon is not meant to fight Kaido's dragon. His dragon is meant to give Luffy to Kaido. Innit? But if he can make up some, like, you know, a way of fighting, like helping with his own techniques, it'd be beautiful. But I don't see this dragon do much damage to Kaido's dragon. Then again, you don't fucking know, because his grower is bigger now. I need to stop saying shit so quickly and then flipping regretting it. He smiles. Dare to be commanded. This was the first episode of 2023. Like I said, man, it's bare times, man. I've been doing One Piece for how many years? Every time Zoro fight, as a viewer, it's the best thing to watch. When Zoro Kid and Law and Luffy were fighting Kaido, who done the most, like, who, when the camera went on which individual were you most hype? Who deflected probably the strongest attack in One Piece? Zoro. Who done fucking Ashura, fam? Zoro. There's good seeing Luffy and whatnot, but when the camera's on Zoro, you know why? I think it's because sword fighting and the sound effects and how cool Zoro looks. I think that's why it stands out more for me anyway. When Zoro fights, man, I swear down, like, yo, I don't need anything else in One Piece. I'm just give me that, I'll be happy. Innit? Because under Kaido and Mom, the two strongest people are them two, right? And Jack. So King and Queen fighting Sanji and Zoro, fam. Luffy fighting Kaido. Now we are into the meat of the arc. You know that, boys. Think about it. The two strongest people away from the Yonkos are fighting the second two strongest Straw Hats after Luffy. Luffy is going with the dragon back to Kaido. This is the meat. The Toby Ropo are done. We are finding out history about Zoro, fam. I said it before, boys. But man, that fam, go back on the reactions. I go, Wano Samurai, Zoro sword fighting. Are we not gonna find about Zoro's history more here? I mean, you don't even take a genius to figure it out. You can't say like, yo, I guessed it. Because it's logic, fam. You like samurai sword fighting, Zoro's speciality, become the strongest swordsman. You're bound to think he's gonna find out more about his fucking lineage here, right? And it makes sense. Ryuma, the strongest swordsman, fam. The other guy you mentioned, the one that had one eye, all had one eyes, and how it was more in fate because how Zoro put the Shisui back to Wano. And it's fate. It's like them two would have done the same thing. That's why you happen to do it, because you share the same lineage, the same bloodline as the OG samurais. Man. First episode of 2023, man. One Piece slaps, man. I swear to God. I love you, dudes, fam. And Billion Saga, dudes, Monday, inshallah, fam. And away from that, any spare time I get, do more of that clover, yo. I love you, dudes. 56 minutes, you see what I mean? You're not to certain episodes. You have to rewatch, man. I feel like when you rewatch, you could fully pick up things. But then again, I feel like when I rewatch, I still get a message on now and then saying you still never picked you up. But that's One Piece for you, and you're never meant to pick up in one episode, right? Like, if something here would only make sense 2-3 episodes, if not 100 episodes down the line. The beauty about One Piece, innit? It's true, fam. Anyway, dudes, I love you guys.